This is what 1 ounce of pure gold looks like. It's small, very small in fact. Now, let's shave 23% off. Why are we doing that, you ask? Well, because that's how much gold each person in the world would get if we were to gather all the world's gold and divide it equally between all 8 billion people. You and I would both end up with just 0.77 ounces each. That's 24 grams if you're not from the US. Gold is what is known as a precious metal. It's a scarce resource, meaning it's finite. There isn't enough of it to go around, and we cannot make more of it once it all runs out. The price of gold will go up when there is more demand for it than there is supply, and it will go down when the supply of gold exceeds the demand for it. Unlike fiat currencies, gold cannot be manipulated by central banks and governments looking for quick fixes for their often self-inflicted economic woes. In fact, gold was often used to back national currencies in what was known as the gold standard. Under the gold standard, countries tied or pegged their currencies to a set amount of gold. In other words, you could always take your country's gold pegged banknotes and exchange them for a fixed amount of gold, which you were guaranteed. In the United States, for example, from 1944 to 1971, the US dollar was pegged so that you could always exchange $35 for 1 ounce of gold, similar to the ounce of gold you saw at the start of this video. Now, we hate to be the ones to break it to you, but that same ounce of gold is worth nearly 2,000 US dollars today, a 5,600% appreciation in price. That's equivalent to a 108% annualized return since 1971, the year an ounce of gold was last worth 35 US dollars. Plenty of people will tell you to invest in gold because it's the best hedge against inflation. And while that may certainly be true, you should also invest in gold because, as it turns out, gold is also a hedge against an ever increasing money supply. Nearly a fifth of all dollars currently in circulation were created during the COVID pandemic in 2022 alone. Just think about that for a moment. Gold is a finite resource, immune from outside interference. It can help protect you from the reckless monetary policy and excessive money printing of central banks and governments. To learn more about how you can grow your investments and protect yourself against inflation and the ever-increasing money supply, click on the subscribe button and hit the bell icon next to it. We publish weekly videos each and every week because we believe that the best investments are the best informed investments. Get informed and buy the gold rush with the gold nugget.